Hello everybody, and welcome to Minecraft Snapshot 14W02B, which is the first Minecraft 1.8 snapshot, and the first snapshot of 2014. So this one's a pretty big one. It's not the biggest, but to start things off, you can see here water flows a bit differently now. It spreads out a whole lot more, covers a huge area. It's kind of ugly. Hopefully they fix that back. It happens with lava too. Next up, 3 new types of stone, all of which you can see here. We have diorite, andesite, and granite. The only one we previously knew about was granite, and I think maybe the granite especially, but all 3 of them could maybe look a bit better. They look kind of like Minecraft textures from 2 years ago, more than current textures. But overall, it's still nice to have more variety. These will be very useful, I'm sure. Now, next up, let's just grab a whole stack of each of these. To make a polished one, you just put 4 in there, and you get 4 polished. So there we go. Now these ones look pretty nice. They will be very useful for building fancy houses and so on. I've seen buildings that look kind of like that. I personally will probably be using these 2 the most. And this stuff is really common, as you can see. Right now at least. They're probably going to tweak it, I imagine. Oh look, we got an overlap. But yes, that's the new stones. They're great. And next up is a little something. Slime balls. What could I possibly be doing with those? How about this? Okay, so slime balls turn into slime blocks, which have this fancy half see-through, half not see-through thing going on, and you bounce. Higher up you fall, the more you bounce, and it slowly and gently stops. So if you're really high up, you'll bounce a lot. And also, no fall damage. So these could be used to replace water pits when you're jumping off cliffs and so on. You can make trampolines and whatever you want. I'm sure a lot will come from these. So after that, what else has been changed? Crafting recipes. Let's grab some cobblestone. Let's grab some... Where is it? Let's grab some stone bricks. Let's grab a vine. So, first up, you can make mossy stone bricks now. It's an easy recipe. That's the only one that works. You can't make mossy cobblestone yet, which is too bad, but yeah. Also, I don't know why I withdrew these, but you can do this, and you can finally make this circle-y chiseled stone bricks. Great for decoration, obviously. Been around for a while. And also, a little, I don't really know what the point of this is, but apparently you can do this to make diorite. I'm not sure why you would do that, just because it's so common, you know? There is a ton of it just here, and nether quartz is a lot more valuable, both decoratively and in actual function. One thing I haven't tried yet, actually, which I'll try right now, is can you use this in crafting recipes? You can, but you can't. That's interesting. I wonder if that means they're planning on adding slabs for these new ones. Seems likely. So we're discovering things here in Kebab Plays or whatever it is. Oh, right. Next up is a change that I have been wanting for an extremely long time. Doors stack. And it's not just that they stack, but that when you craft them, it makes 3. Which doors were always a pain to deal with, really expensive to make, and not stacking. I hated adding doors to my house. That's fixed now. Next up, well, let's take a look at enchanting, why don't we? I'm going quick, trying to get all this taken care of in as short a time as possible. So, now there's a little item slot, which I don't really know how to use yet. But just basically, I'll show off the changes to the interface. So you add this, and now you can see the first possible addition. And you just click it, and it's enchanted, and it gave 2. It only tells you 1, and that's for lapis, so some enchantments, or all of them, I don't know, will require you to put lapis in there. As a bonus to that, they've added trades with villagers to get lapis, so it's now technically a renewable resource. If we exit creative mode, it might show more, but you guys will figure it out on your own. I don't have much knowledge about the changes yet. Okay, villager trading. Let's just grab us a village real quick. There we go. Hello guys. So first off, they each have titles. Leatherworker, butcher, leatherworker. So it's not just based on how they look each has subtypes which influence which trades you actually get. Oh, I like this trade. So that's the new villager trading thing. You also get experience for trading. And how it unlocks new trades, I think, is better. Another thing is renaming items on an anvil will always cost 1 level now, which is a lot more reasonable. It was kind of ridiculous how much it cost before. Other changes, apparently witch hunts now can spawn on the plains biome. I have not seen this yet, so I'm not going to try to show it, but just keep that in mind. I'm just going to list off some things that I'm not going to actually show. You can now target entities with some commands. For example, you could do /kill and tell it to kill all chickens. So that's going to be extremely useful. Another thing is, when you press F3, as you might notice, it says south towards positive Z. So that's just something a bit useful. Tell you which direction you're actually facing. Now what else? You cannot place or remove any blocks in adventure mode unless you have a tool that is set to remove that block. So I guess that means you can never remove blocks. I don't know if they're going to add tools that can actually do that. And there's also, you can lock containers. I don't know how to do this yet, but what you do is you add a lock NBT tag, and you use a passkey basically to open it. And you can lock the difficulty for a world, so I'll show you that. See, basically you just click that, and then it will always be normal, and you can never change it again. Oh no! Yeah, I wish you could raise the difficulty but not lower it. That would be nice. But also, relative teleports, so like 5, 5, 5, if you're moving, if you're moving whenever you do that, you won't stop moving. It used to be you'd be walking and you'd stop. Now that doesn't happen, so you can do some crazy things with that, like teleport someone to a location that looks the exact same but really isn't. So it's a bit more seamless. Other things, apparently they have made it where carrots only restore 300 points instead of 4, and baked potatoes restore 5 instead of 6. Not too happy about that, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. Bug fixes. villagers will do better at detecting what item you're trading, so I don't know really what that affects. Maybe they were accepting granite instead of stone and stuff like that. And it used to be where all mobs would have a tendency to head slightly to the northwest. It was most noticeable in, say, animal pens or villages. All villagers would end up going to the northwesternmost house and just living there. It's very annoying to me, and they finally fixed it in this. I'm looking forward to that. They've also fixed it where zombies will properly transform villagers in hard mode instead of killing them sometimes, which we can't see because I can't switch my difficulty now. But they also fixed chicken jockeys. Apparently it was spawning chickens and then the zombie would despawn and leave chickens. And that was a problem because chickens don't despawn. And the normal animal spawning keeps that in mind, but aggressive mob spawning does not. So they fixed that as well. That is everything that we know about in this update so far. Aside from some minor optimizations and bug fixes. So yeah, this is the first snapshot for 1.8. Added a lot of things, really. It looks like maybe the focus of this update is on adventure mode and maybe adding more variety of blocks and stuff. That's my guess. A lot of adventure mode themed updates. So I'm not sure. They said that 1.8 was towards 2 different types of players, so I'm guessing that, yeah, adventure mode is one. I don't know about the second one. We'll find out in future snapshots. But anyway, this has been Kebab799. I hope you feel fully informed about the new snapshot. I'm going to be doing this series, a new video of this series every day that a snapshot comes out, if possible. And make sure to subscribe to see more. Like this video if you liked it. Comment if you have anything to say, or if you find anything I missed. It's only been a few hours since the update came out, so it's possible I don't know about something yet. And I will see you guys in the next episode.